All right, everybody. So you're back again. For those that may just be tuning in, I'm your guy Ricardo Wrice on the lead. You are tuned in to the rundown on IBNX Radio Network, and we have our next guest who is. I'm gonna let her introduce herself. So, how are we doing today, Miss Sade The Diva? How are we doing today?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing well. We're honored to have you here with us today.
Thank you. It's such a pleasure. Thank you for having me.
Oh, my pleasure. I'm just here with the family. You know, we kicking like we at a barbecue today. We just kicking like we at a barbecue.
Let me get my red cup. I'm ready for you.
Yes. Fill it to the brim. All right. Introduce yourself to the people. Tell us about you and what you do.
Yes. Again, my name is Sade Diva. I am the host, one of the hosts for No BS. It is a new radio show. We will actually be premiering September 29th. So I'm really excited about that. I am in DC. As you see, it's like the background right now. So I hope you can hear me clear.
I can hear you.
Good. Right. So not sure. No BS is really just a radio show based on life of like relationships, how ex can commingle to be friends. I don't think they can, but you know, my co-hosts think they can, which is really interesting.
I guess that depends on the relationship that y'all had, whether y'all were friends first. That's my personal opinion. If y'all were friends first, then turning off relationship and going back to friends should be a possibility. But if y'all were not friends, that's just my 2 cents. But carry on. I didn't want to insert that.
Don't think you could do that. I think it's very hard to make. No! How are you going to like maintain a relationship with your ex? You know you have feelings. You know you have those soul ties. You know you was bumping and grinding and doing all that freak stuff. And then here you come at the family dinner talking about, this is my ex. And I'm sitting with my new man and my new girl. What? That's crazy.
I mean, okay, now, I get where you're coming from. I get where you're coming from. I just think that depending if the relationship was a true relationship where, like I said, y'all were friends first and y'all actually built something, and you know the sexual relationship was just an extension of the intimacy and the friendship that y'all had, I think that's different than if y'all had a semi-broken relationship that was filled with sex and arguments. I just think that makes a difference.
But you know, those feelings, then those turns on those feelings, then you're in this mixed emotion phase where, dang, we're really great as friends. Maybe we could work this out. Knowing I got John Doe over here who's supposed to love my life, and now I'm all confused all over again because we're just such great friends. Like, no, it's impossible.
I mean, I get it, Sade. But at the same token, I get it. But at the same token, you know, if you guys, and you know this all boils down to communication, right? That's what this all boils down to. As long as we decide definitively and collectively that we are no longer doing anything, and if we want to salvage the friendship, then that's just what it is. Now, if somebody catches feelings or whatever, then you got to be honest and be like, you know what? I just can't do this. I'm still in love with you, and then we can adjust. But I don't. I'm
now
still friends with my exes.
We're at the family cookout, right? And we've been drinking.
Well, that's the second problem. Y'all shouldn't be drinking together.
So listen, now we at the family cookout. I got my little red cup with me. I had a couple of drinks. You over here trying to look like Morris Chestnut. I'm over here trying to look like Beyonce. And then, you know, we end up in the little, I'm trying to go in the kitchen and go to the bathroom, and then you follow, like, how does this work? You cannot do it. Don't.
Yeah, but the better question is, are you really trying to go to the kitchen, or were you trying to go to the broom closet? Like, where you really going? That's the better question.
We could be in the bath, like whatever. And then let me tell you why it's not going to work. Because families are terrible. Like, the families are always like, you know that should be your husband. So now I'm trying to call me. Got my new one right there. Everybody, don't do it. Just don't do it.
You adding too many variables in. Like, I ain't account for all those variables.
Be prepared for the variables. I'm trying to make you well prepared.
Oh my God, you're doing the most. You do realize you are doing the most. As the IBNX cookout, you're doing the absolute most, Sade. I love it, but you're doing the most. You got all these extra variables.
It happens. You really have to think about it. It happens. That's why exes cannot be friends. Especially if you had that good friendship and then you're like, dang, I remember just pillow talking. We would just talk about anything underneath the sun. And now look at us. Now we supposed to be friends and commingle?
You know what? All right, so I'm gonna be misogynistic. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna play devil's advocate. I think honestly, I feel like that's more of a girl outlook. I'm not even gonna front. Cause a guy can be like, okay, we ain't smashing no more, so we can be cool. I'm gonna date your homegirl, and we should be cool. Like we should be cool. We ain't doing it no more, and I just think that's cause technically, and y'all boast this all the time about being nurturers and cultivators, correct?
Yes.
Y'all by nature are more cultivating and nurturing. Men by nature are a little more stern and a lot more alpha-ish. So I feel like saying that they can't be friends, I feel like that's more of a girl thing because it's more emotional than anything else. That's what you're saying, right? That it's more emotional.
No, depending on what kind of man you're dating. Because let me tell you this. I don't know how you believe in these like horoscopes, but
oh Lord. Well, I'm a Scorpio, so.
Well, pray for whoever you with, child.
What you not about to do, Sade? What you not about to do today is you not gonna insult me in the Scorpio menses. That's what you not gonna do. You not gonna disrespect Scorpio and Scorpio men's. Yes, we do sting. Yes, it is quite embarrassing when I tell people that I'm a Scorpio because the first thing they either gonna say, "Oh my God, I love you," or "God, I hate you." Like I know it's one of the two. There's no middle ground with us. See, there you go. There you go.
What you win? But let me tell you, see, like Scorpio men, I can't. One of my exes was a Scorpio. Never. I don't even like being in his presence. So now you want me to be friends? And then some of them are emotional.
But let me ask you this though. No, before you go, and let me ask you this: did you feel protected when you was with him?
No.
Really?
No.
Then you ain't had the right one, because we tend to be protective. You ain't had the right one. I'm sorry, bro, but we tend to be protective. Like that's just by nature. We're very intimate and we're very protective. So if he wasn't one of those two or both,
talk a lot.
Yeah, we do. We do kind of talk a lot.
And and I'm a Gemini, so y'all talk too much. And my attention span is like, can you be quiet? Like,
you know what? You really tried it today, Sade. You really tried it today with this whole. You really tried it. You tried it. You tried my gangster today.
I'm just trying to let you know, like Scorpios, they're cool as friends, right? But when you entwine that with a Gemini and who I am, whew,
okay, well, what's your perfect sign then? Since you want to go there, what's the sign that you've dated that you actually enjoy being involved with? Since you try to throw the Scorpios out there, clearly it's not us. So
it's definitely not. I don't even want you to get too excited. I would say
you tried it again.
I would say either a Leo or a Cancer.
Really? I don't even think I even know what months those are. Like, I don't hear people throw those. I'm sorry. Shouts out to Leos and Cancers, but I don't know many people throwing around a Leo or a Cancer are great to date. But carry on.
Well, let me tell you about a Cancer though. Cancers are emotional, unstable gangsters.
Oh, I'm sorry. One of my fellow co-hosts just jumped in because she's a Leo, so she feels some kind of way about this.
We go together with Gemini. Like we're here. We're one. Cancers, we have the potential, but they're crabby, they're emotional, they're all these things, and I'm like, you crying today? Okay.
You sound like I'm gonna put you on blast right now, Sade. You sound like an alpha female. Is that what you've been told that before?
I very much so have.
See, how did I know that? That's Scorpio, baby. We recognize those things.
No.
Scorpio, baby. Scorpio all day.
No.
All day. See how fast I recognize that? I recognize that, my Nubian queen. I recognize that you got a little alpha female in you.
That is, but that doesn't make, because you're a Scorpio, make it right.
You determined not to give me any credit today. On my show, you ain't give me no credit on my show. Wow.
None.
Wow.
I just try to keep it real.
The disrespect I feel right now in this chair. The disrespect I feel.
It's nothing but love, though. We have to cook out, remember?
I'm not getting this with you. I love it. I'm not getting this with you. All right, so tell us, when does this show air? Where does it air? All that good stuff.
We will be airing in Atlanta September 29th. We are going to have a private location, a private venue. So make sure everyone follows me so you can be invited cordially. It's going to be a great time. My co-host, unfortunately, he's a Scorpio. So,
Oh, wait.
it's
Wow, we're not about to slide over that, sis. Oh, no, ma'am. We're not about to slide over that one. You said your co-host is a what? Say that again for me.
unfortunately.
No, I didn't say that part. I said say that again for the people in the back. What's your
For the people in the
co-host?
back who can't hear me,
For the
unfortunately.
people in the back who didn't hear that, you said a Scorpio is your
He's
companion.
unfortunately a Scorpio.
You can keep trying to inflection.
Unfortunately.
You can keep putting inflection on us. Unfortunately, it don't matter. The fact that your companion is a Scorpio tells me clearly you don't hate us all that much.
Then you said companion. Oh God. Why he just can't be a host?
Because as somebody who has a co-host on one of my shows, he's gonna be your companion, your ride or die, your bad boy. So there you go. So I'm glad you said that. So you clearly don't hate us that much if you willing to partner up in a business venture. I'm just saying.
Do. Listen, in a business venture, I can probably wiggle less. Because, I'm the brain. So I have to talk like some sense to the Scorpios. Because, sometimes y'all think
You
it's your
just
way or no way. And it's
you
not.
just won't let us be great. But you know what? Whatever. You just won't let us be great. It's fine. We know who we are. We shine. We shine bright like diamonds. So it's all good. You love us because that's your
Y'all
co-host.
diamonds is far. Them little jagged ones.
I'm done with you. I don't want to talk to you no more. I'm done with you. All right. So how did they get you on social media? How do they follow you on social media?
My social media is Cali_Made247. That's CALI_Made MADE 247.
All right, my dear. Any parting words you want to leave with the people before we check out of this great interview? Because I go back to the cookout. I'm missing the hot dogs.
Yes. Okay, we don't eat them hot dogs. Make sure you get you a rib, okay? Now, I would say, please make sure to tune in for no BS. The show is crazy. It's phenomenal. It's me, my co-host. He's tall and out there. You would think he's the diva. I'm the diva. But it's going to be a good time. We're going to be in Atlanta. Be sure to again follow me on social media. You can get updates with everything.
All right, my dear. Well, I appreciate you stopping by the IBNX Rundown Cookout, and we will definitely be on the lookout for your new show that debuts in a little bit. All right, you have a good one. We'll talk to you soon.
Yes, have a good one. Take care.
All right, you too. All right, everybody. So we just finished a couple of interviews, so we about to take a little break. And I'm going to go grab me some hot dogs, some chicken that's in the back with some little macaroni. And we will talk to you guys soon.
IBNX Radio.